It's match day 4 of Nextgen Gambia football scouting event currently underway at the late Osman Saho football field. And good morning wherever you might be getting our voices and signals. You're most welcome and welcome back to the late Osman Saho football field to yet another great contest. And this morning, the first game between Fortune Football Club and Superstar Football Academy. Superstar in white shorts and white socks, playing from our left to right, whilst Fortune in black shorts and black socks, and kicking from our right to left. And in case you're just joining us, it is the Nextgen Gambia football scouting event, and any moment from now, central referee will surely get us going. And the central referee is Yankuba I.M. Jaju, Abubakar Korta, and Nima Jame as first and second assistant referees. And any moment from now, the central referee Yankuba I.M. Jaju will surely get us underway. Before going deep into the commentary, a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Fortune Football Club and Superstar Football Academy. Fortune Football Club currently starting with Sekou Jeng. In goal, team captain Ibrahima Toure, Modou Faye, Mohamed Sanyang, Dembo Baji, Seni Jata, Sehu Sonko, Sekou Sidibe, Dauda Sankare, Seni Drame, and Modlamin Jai, completing the 11 for the Petroleum Boys of Fortune Football Club. Superstar, an academy based in Kiti, West Coast region. The Gambia is starting with Alaji Loom in goal, Modou Baji, Abdou Fati, Ensa Gassama, Patrick Senghor, Omar Dabo, Isaka Dukure, Babukar Gay, Asan Jata, Modlamin Jame, and Sangmari Sane, completing the 11 for Superstar Football Academy. And Superstar is under the guidance of head coach Noha Sanyang, assisted by Aliu Sanyang, whilst on the other dugout for Fortune Football Club is Mustafa Jaju and Karamba Toure as first and assistant coaches. It is a bright start for both sides. Fortune Football Club trying to get that ball rolling. Seni Drame into the gloves of the custodian, Alaji Loom. And Alaji is starting for the first time for Superstar Football Academy. And in case you're just joining us at the commentary desk for LSTV, it is Parlament Fati, joined by Esa, Ba, Nimansara, and Osman behind the camera. And Esa will surely get us the ball rolling in the second game, and we will surely get you the second game as far as this trial is concerned. It is the team captain Omar Dabo. Omar will now switch the play to left hand side of the attack for Superstar Football Academy. That is definitely very close. Very close for Superstar. Unfortunately, failed to find the back of the net. It's going to be a throw in for the Petroleum Boys of Fortune Football Club. Dauda Sankare trying to keep that ball in play. Already the flag of the assistant referee up against Superstar. Fortune will benefit. We have 2 more games to follow after the Fortune game. We're going to have other classes. Sekou Jeng, one of the players registered by Fortune Football Club in the top tier, is the third goalkeeper. Sekou is also another young goalkeeper and the current best goalkeeper in the past in the last Brikama Soma Nawetan. It is Superstar on the attack. Will start the play from their own half, currently having it tough against Fortune Football Club through centre forward Modlamin Jai. Modlamin, and that's the final touch, and it's a corner for the Petroleum Boys of Fortune Football Club. Ibrahima Toure will get that. Toure Ibrahima is also one of the registered players in the first team, alongside Sekou, Seni Jata, Dauda Sankare, and few other players currently part of this team. And it is currently 0-0 between the two. 20 minutes of force half and the other 20. It is Hassan Jata, tricky and pacey for Superstar Football Academy, trying to cause some problems for Fortune Football Club. And the central defender for Fortune equal to that task by getting that ball off for a throw in. That's a corner. That's a corner instead of a throw. Hassan Jata will surely get that. It's a corner for Superstar Football Academy. Superstar won 1, drew 1 and lost 1. Equally Fortune Football Club won 1, drew 1 and lost 1 equally. Omar Dabo, team captain. Dabo trying to test the goalkeeper. And this time wave target. Goal kick Fortune Football Club. It is the boys in black against the boys in white. Fortune in black whilst Superstar in white. Superstar Football Academy, under the guidance of head coach Noha Sane, assisted by Aliu Sanyang. Francis Kamara is a reserve player for Fortune Football Club. Mustafa Cham, Alaji Sise, Aruna Bojang, Asan Jata, Mot Salif Keita, getting the list of players on the bench for Fortune Football Club. Sehu Sonko, Rasulda, and already given by the central referee. And the central referee is Yankuba I.M. Jaju, assisted by Abubakar Keita and Nyima Jammeh as first and second assistant referees. Ibrahima Toure. Toure Ibrahima to Mohamed Sanyang. Sehu Jeng. Dembo Baji, one of the central defenders, fortune to start the play from their own half. Having it tough against superstar Isaha Dukure, looking for options this time of target. That should have been 1-0 superstar. Unfortunately, Isaha failed to capitalize. Isaha, welcome to the late Osman Saho football field. And it is day 4 of the ongoing Nextgen Gambia football scouting event organized by Fortune Football Club and its partners. Probably this might be your first day here today. And then so far so good. I think we've already witnessed few minutes of this contest, and we've already seen bright talents as far as Fortune and Superstar is concerned. And more also to come in the next fixtures, which will solely feature Medina and some other games as far as today's fixtures are concerned.
It is not actually the first. I was here on a day, but we just stay behind the scenes for some reason. But this is very, very important, Pa. I'm very delighted to be here. And whenever you watch Gambian football, you realize that we have enough raw talents. We have a lot of young people who, when given the right support and right guidance, can be something great in the foreseeable future. This is where people like Adama Bojan, Yankuba Minty, and even Francis Gomez now we are crafted. There are lots of them here, but sometimes it's the publicity that lacks. And kudos to LSTV for coming out and showing these games, which is very, very important. And also to the organizers, Fortune, and any of their partner members who's involved. But they can be assured that there are lots of talents here who needs this publicity, who needs this visibility, and who, if guided well, like I said initially, will be something great. But I'm very, very delighted, and I'm seeing some interesting and tactical football.
Thank you very much, Esaba, and then you will surely get his voice in the second game as far as the trial is concerned. And back to the live commentary from the late Osman Saho football field. And in case you're just joining us, it is all coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum. And the games are live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary decks this morning, Parliament Fate, Esaba, Usman and Niman Satacham, as usual behind the camera. Superstar, rewarded by the central referee and their opposition's half. It's now the opportunity for the boys in white to benefit from a quick one. Quickly taking Isaha Dukure. He's one of their brightest players. Isaha Dukure and Superstar Football Academy. Lost one, won one, drew one. Hoping to secure a victory against Fortune Football Club. Equally, Fortune won one, lost one, drew one. Already the flag up against Superstar, and it's an advantage Fortune Football Club. Ibrahima Toure, one of the players, to take that opportunity. Ibrahima Toure, Mohamed Sanyang is also one of the central defenders. Sanyang will start the play to Ibrahima Toure. Back to Sanyang. Sehu Jeng, the goalkeeper and team captain. Fortune trying to possess the ball in their own half. Dembo Baji to Sehu Sidibe. Sehu dispossessed by team captain Omar Dabo Superstar. Superstar will now start the play from their own half to Babakar Gay. Gay to his defensive partner. And it is a great possessive football coming from Superstar and Fortune Football Club from the late Osman Saho football field. It is around the center circle. Fortune regained possession through Sehu Sonko. And already Sehu, given the opportunity, fouled in the process. He is currently down, one of the registered players. He has been a regular for Fortune Football Club in this year's GFF Men's Division 1. Sehu Sonko alongside Seni Jata. Sehu Sidibe is also another registered player. Ibrahima Toure and Dauda Sankare. Sehu Sonko now. Fortune Football Club having it tough against Superstar Football Academy. Seni Jata. Jata Seni. And already Fortune Football Academy will be playing in the final of Afri-Scout Youth League final against Team Rhino on Sunday. They will be back here on Sunday for the final of Afri-Scout. Anyway, Fortune Football Club defeated Serekunda FC in the semi-final, whilst Team Rhino got the better of Brikama United in the other semi-final. Omar Dabo trying to connect Asan Jata. Jata Asan is also another bright talent. Isaha Dukure 10 trying to dribble past a group of players. This time Rasul, nothing given by the central referee. It's going to be an attack for Fortune Football Club. Dauda Sankare. Sankare Dauda to Sehu Sidibe. Dembo Baji. Sehu Sonko. A lot of Sehus in this side. Sehu Sonko, Sehu Sidibe, Sehu Jeng. You know, already having 3 Sehus in the starting 11 for Fortune Football Club. Isaha Dukure is currently down injured and will be supported by one of the medics of Superstar Football Academy. A busy technical area for the head coach of Superstar Football Academy. It has been a busy it has been a silent technical area for Fortune Football Club, as Mustafa and his assistant closely monitoring this contest between Fortune Football Club and Superstar Football Academy. We have seen a great display of talent right from the beginning. On Monday to Thursday, this is match day 4. Fortune Football Club eyeing for a victory, equally Superstar Football Academy. Fortune will use the opportunity through Dauda Sankare. Dauda, tricky and pacey, already the flag up against Sankare. Fortune Football Club will try to regroup and see what they can have in this contest. The time in the first half probably might be running out for both sides. They are only playing 20 minutes in each half. Back to the custodian, Alaji Loom for Superstar. Superstar Football Academy dressed in white shirts and white socks. And this time ball being caught out by Ibrahim Toure. And it's a goal kick, Superstar Football Academy. Are we going to have goals in this? We believe we're going to have goals. You could remember yesterday when we came, we failed to have a goal in the first game and in the second game. And we saw 4 goals in the last game. Medina United scored 3 against Bakote United Football Academy, and that game ended 3-1 in favor of Medina United. Anyway, we are yet to see goals or a goal in the first game, and currently it is the first half, and we are expected to see goals in this. Esaba, we believe we're going to have goals in this.
Yeah, indeed. That's what makes the game interesting and enticing. Every football lover would want to see goals. Some teams of respective supporters would fancy that it to go their ways, most definitely. But for some spectators, they just come here to watch goals, put the ball in the back of the net is what they fancy. But I like this number 10 for Superstars. Yeah, usually some attacking midfielders who are very, very technical, you rarely see their work rate. But sometimes I see him off the ball working extremely well, which is really a good sign for any football. You see him now. So on the ball he's good, and off the ball he's very hard working, which is very difficult combination. They are called like coach's dream. So with this he got to keep it up.
Thank you very much. Words of Esaba, a colleague and brother from the late Osman Saho football field. You will hear more of him or more from him in the second game. Probably I'm going to take a back seat. Anyway, that is a throw in for Fortune Football Club, Ibrahim Toure. And Ibrahim Toure is operating on the right side of Fortune's defense. And currently having Modu Fai operating on the left, Dembo Baje and Sanyang Mohammed marshalling the defense for Fortune. Seni Jata is one of the players who drops deep, gets that ball back to Baje. It is Sehu Jeng now. Great possessive football coming from the late Osman Saho football field. Sehu Sonko. Sonko Sehu. Dembo Baje. Seni Jata back to Baje Dembo. Fortune Football Club currently enjoying possession in their own half. Dauda Sankare rewarded by the central referee. And the central referee of this first game, and probably in all the games, is Yankuba M. Jaju, assisted by Abubakar Korta and Nima Jami as first and second assistant referees. It's a throw in for Superstar Football Academy, and Superstar Football Academy is under the guidance of head coach Nuha Sane, assisted by Aliu Sanyang as his immediate assistant. It is the team captain Omar Dabo. Ababakar gave with a clearance, partly done. Seni Jata drops that ball, trying to move the ball forward for Fortune Football Club. Connects Ibrahim Toure, who surged forward, trying to use his space on the other end for Fortune Football Club. This time a block in by the defenders of Superstar Football Academy through Ababakar Gay into the gloves of the custodian, and the goalkeeper is Alaji Loom. And in all the 3 games that they played, Alaji came on as a substitute. And this morning, starting for Superstar Football Academy, Sehu Sidibe trying to reconnect the centre forward. Unfortunately, that wasn't a success. Not for too long. Superstar Sehu Sonko to Seni Jata. Seni to Dauda Sankare. Sankare trying to use his pace. He's another tricky and pacey player going against Superstar Football Academy. He scored the only goal this time around to the back of the net, and Dauda Sankare. What a goal from Sankare. And he's the current leading goal scorer for Fortune Football Club. Scored the only goal against Medina United, and he got his name on the score sheet once again, Esaba.
Wow, he hit that as he meant it, and that was a brilliant goal. The goal was coming. It has finally arrived now. It doesn't look to be a goal again that would have ended a barren draw, because both teams have an immense eye for goal and they don't keep the ball in the middle of the park far too long. Usually teams want to go into the penalty area as fast as they possibly can, but that was a belting goal in the penalty area.
That was indeed a great goal. A great goal from Dauda Sankare, and he's currently on 2 goals, getting a goal against Medina United. Missed the second game, came in the third, played without a goal, and this morning started the game and also got his name on the score sheet already for Fortune Football Club. Currently Fortune 1, Superstar Football Academy 0 from the late Osman Saho football field, and it is the ongoing Nextgen Gambia football scouting event currently underway, and we already have our scouts with us. Scouts from Sweden, Belgium and Turkey. And the chief scout is Mr. Kroos, who has been with us right from Monday to Thursday. And we will surely be here tomorrow to wrap up the scouting fixtures. Ibrahim Toure, already that's a clash between the forward and one of the central defenders for Fortune Football Club. Mohamed Sanyang is the player, and Sanyang is currently down for Fortune Football Club, and the team is enjoying the advantage. It is Fortune 1, Superstar 0. Central referee is trying to assess the level of his injury. And we also have the Elite A referees of the Gambia Football Federation in preparation for the upcoming games in the GFF Men's Division 1, as we will surely have a great contest between champion Trial de Banjul and Heart FC at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori later this afternoon. This time Asan Jata caught out by Ibrahim Toure. Dauda Sankare, who scored the only goal, launched that ball forward, trying to get something for Fortune Football Club. Fortune lost it. Asan Jata recovered quickly to Babakar Gay. Babakar to the netminder for Superstar Football Academy. Alaji Loom is the goalkeeper. Babakar Gay, a long one, physically built up central defender. Ball been chested down by Superstar centre forward to Isaha Dukure. Isaka Dukure, tricky and having that pace. Back to Gay Babakar. Babakar Gay, back to Isaha Dukure. Isaha to the forward, already flag up to Sekou Jeng. And Fortune Football Club through Sekou Sonko, trying to connect Seni Jata. Is that a foul? He has given against Fortune Football Club. Central referee very close to the scene. Seni Jata penalized. And it is now the opportunity for Superstar Football Academy after that tackle on Omar Dabo, team captain. Dabo Omar has been pulling the strings for Superstar Football Academy, and he is definitely a team leader. Crowded penalty area for Fortune Football Club in trying to protect this set piece from Superstar Football Academy. Omar Dabo, team captain. 2-man wall assembled by Fortune Football Club. Dauda Sankare and Seni Jata on the wall currently. That seems to be a push and pull between the central defender Oseni Drame and the forward for Superstar Football Academy. Sorted by the central referee. Ball being launched forward, straight into the gloves of Sekou Jeng. Sekou Jeng, the goalkeeper, is the third goalkeeper for Fortune Football Club. Young and dynamic goalkeeper. He won the Best Goalkeeper Award in the just concluded Brikama Soma Nawetan. And that was his second after scooping the award last season. What a goalkeeper for Fortune Football Club. And he's the current goalkeeper for the youth team that got qualification to play the final of AfriScout Youth League against Team Rhino on Sunday at the late Osman Saho football field. Superstar Football Academy will try to attack. Trailed by a goal to nil against Fortune Football Club. Isaha Dukure. Dukure Isaka to Asan Jata. One of the vibrant players for Superstar. Asan Jata, Isaha Dukure. Team captain Omar Dabo. offside as signaled by the assistant referee Nima Jame. And probably Nima will also have maybe a game as far as the day is concerned. He is one of the assistants to the central referee Yankuba I.M. Jajo, and the other assistant is Abubakar Korta. It's going to be an attack, chested down by Abubakar Gay, tall and lanky. Hassan Jata, back to Abubakar Gay. Gay Abubakar is that Senegalese type of a defender. He's a Senegalese, Abubakar Gay. He's having that physique, agile, and then he is a hard tackling central defender for Superstar Football Academy.
Yeah, and on the ball he's calm. He chested the ball sublimely there, controls it going back to the goalkeeper, and now he can come in. But also it looks that he is good with both feet as well, which is also another significant advantage for any defender in the ball, having that facility, that flexibility, that movement, that positioning, understanding, and hostile is super.
That is Seni Drame on the attack for Fortune Football Club. Tricky and pacey. Seni Drame got past one, back to Sehu Sidibe. Sehu wrestled. That's a foul. That's a foul against Fortune Football Club. Sehu Sidibe penalized this time around, and the central referee has already given the advantage to Superstar Football Academy, who trailed by a goal to nil against Fortune Football Club. Omar Dabo launched that ball forward. Is that going to be the equalizer for Superstar Football Academy? Back on level terms, Superstar Football Academy, and the forward Sangmari Sane find the back of the net, and it is Fortune 1, Superstar Football Academy 1 from the late Osman Saho football field. That is indeed a great run, and the centre forward had the composure and calmness to slow home to give the equalizer to Superstar Football Academy. I think the central defender should have done better.
Yeah, he should have done better, but the one who went to score the goal is much more physically strong, and you saw him putting his arms on the opponent's defender just before moving away, so that delayed the defender a little bit. Other central referees, had the defender gone down, it might have been a foul in my opinion, because the push was a little bit too heavy and it was so close to his neck, but the defender opted to go for push. That's a typical defender instinct, but that was a good goal.
That was indeed a great goal, and it is one apiece in the first game of the ongoing Nextgen Gambia football scouting event, coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field, live on LSTV and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. And it is halftime between Fortune Football Club and Superstar, one apiece, and we will have a few minutes of rest and be back for the continuation of the live commentary. It has been Parliament Fatih at the commentary desk, is Abba Osman and Yiman Sadacham at the behind the camera. Until then, we are off for few minutes, and do join us for the continuation in the next few minutes. Welcome back after a few minutes of rest and back to the live commentary in the Nextgen Gambia football scouting event currently underway at the late Osman Saho football field in Yundung. It is just the commencement of the second 20 and the score is 1 apiece between Fortune Football Club and Superstar Football Academy. Isaha Dukure will take this set piece for Superstar around the area. This time crashed on the crossbar. Another attempt. Sekou Jeng. First attempt for there was a flag up against Superstar Football Academy.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself for the team. For a moment, I thought the assistant referee was waiting for VAR because he delayed his flag a little bit, but that was a good save. That was a brave one. Not many goalkeepers in the world can do that because he already saw the attempted kick from the opponent before flying his body under the path of the ball. It although hit his chest with immense weight, but that is a good sacrifice and kudos to him.
That's indeed a good sacrifice from the goalkeeper Sekou Jeng of Fortune Football Club, and the score is currently 1 apiece. Fortune broke the deadlock courtesy of Dauda Sankare before Superstar getting the leveler just a minute before the break, and Fortune Football Club is currently on a 1-1 scoreline against Superstar Football Academy. Fortune before this game won 1, drew 1 and lost 1. Equally Superstar Football Academy won 1, lost 1, drew 1, and the game is currently on 1-1. Around the center circle, Sehu Sonko to Seni Jata. Seni heads. That's a push against Omar Dabo, team captain, Superstar Football Academy. Superstar will try to regroup, currently having all its players behind the ball. Sehu Sonko to Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima trying to connect the forward for Fortune Football Club, and the final touch coming from Superstar Football Academy. Ibrahima Toure will get that once again. Probably many will tell you the result is not very important. This is an opportunity for the scouts to see what the kids can do. Anyway, they will all be hoping to get a victory. Around the center circle, Superstar on the attack, not for too long. Sehu Sonko gets the ball to Seni Jata. Once again, Sonko Sehu. Sehu to Dembo Baje. It is Sidibe now. Sehu Sonko, Sehu Sidibe, Sekou Jeng. Fortune Football Club, Dauda Sankare on the left side of the attack. Currently having it tough against Superstar Football Academy. Tricky and pacey. Had his debut for the senior team against the champions Real de Banjul at the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and Dauda in that fixture had a fantastic game for Fortune Football Club. And the second game was in Bakau against Gambia Armed Forces.
Wow. That's impressive. That's really fantastic, and he has that good technical ability and ball shielding ability as well. As you can see initially, he has that physicality. He looks strong, but the muscles are very, very good. You know, I mean, he looks thin rather, but the muscles are strong than his looks. And kudos to him. Let him keep going and keep improving. Hopefully, there are many more opportunities on the cards for him.
Many more opportunities on the cards. Mohamed Sanyang trying to get that ball off the center forward. Dribble pass one. Sanyang Mohamed to Ibrahima Toure. Seni Jata. Fortune in their own half. Lost it. Omar Dabo, team captain, to Isaha Dukure. Duhure Isaka going solo. Currently having it tough. Isaka wrestled, rewarded by central referee. And it's indeed at a great position. A great position for Superstar Football Academy to effect the set piece. Isaka Dukure is the player. Currently down back on his feet. Presence of most of their players around the center circle, around the 18-yard area rather, for Fortune Football Club. And Isaha Dukure will get this. It's a double substitution for Superstar Football Academy. Superstar will introduce 2 fresh legs. Ngora Cham and Amadou Elba are the latest players to be introduced shortly. Up next is Medina United Inter Bakau Football Academy in the second game. Kunkujang Friends and Bakote United Football Academy will be the final last game. This time Isaha Dukure, Babakar Gay, Sehu Jeng to the rescue. This time around into the back of the net. Asan Jata getting the second for Superstar Football Academy. The second goal for Superstar. And Fortune now trailed by 2 goals to 1.
I mean, that delivery from Isaka Dukure was absolutely good. It was a locking ball. He invited so many bodies into the penalty area. I think the reaction from Fortune defense was a bit too nonchalant, was a bit poor. They saw the flash of the ball a little bit too late, and the strikers also reacted factor to pounce the ball into the back of the net. And Jiang did have a good force save, but the second one was unsavable per se.
Anyway, that is Fortune Football Club. Led 1-0. Superstar restored parity before the break and now getting the lead. 2-1 Superstar against Fortune Football Club in the first game of match day 4 of the ongoing Nextgen Gambia's football scouting event, currently underway from the late Osman Saho football field, and the games are live on LSTV and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. Isaha Dukure around the center circle, pulling the strings in the middle. Is that going to be the third goal? Asan Jata, Fortune Football Club to the rescue. Sehu Jeng into the gloves of the custodian. It is still Fortune 1, Superstar 2. Fortune led through Dauda Sankare. Superstar got the equalizer, and Asan Jata getting the second for the boys in white. This time Fortune with a glancing header, and unfortunately for the player, he failed to capitalize. Superstar Football Academy 2, Fortune 1. Inter Bakau preparing to take on Medina United in the second game. Inter Bakau Football Academy lost 2, won 1, and going into the fourth game. It's another attack coming from Fortune Football Club. Sehu Sonko. Sonko Sehu. Back to the tall and lanky central defender, Mohamed Sanya. Sehu Sonko trying to reconnect Ibrahima Toure. It is Asan Jata who got the second goal. Lead that ball forward, trying to connect the forward. Unfortunately, this time it's a goal kick for Superstar Football Academy. Superstar looking to get a victory here. Lost 1, won 1 through 1. Fortune Football Club lost 1, won 1 through 1, and on the verge of losing for the second time, unless they are able to get an equalizer. This time it is Fortune Football Club once again. Fortune trying to unlock the defense. Caught out by Superstar Football Academy. Ibrahima Toure to take that throw in. It's a lively contest with a lot of possessive football coming from Fortune and Superstar. Ibrahima Toure trying to dribble past a group of players. Lost possession. Isaka Dukure surge forward for Superstar Football Academy. One of their brightest talents. Isaka Dukure to the new entrant Bar. Floats that ball forward. Sehu Jeng. This time Sehu. Seni Jata getting that clearance. Fortune on the attack. Dauda Sankare. Dauda Sankare going against Babakar Gay. Babakar against Dauda. Tricky and Pese. Trying to use his space now. Sankare Dauda wrestled and rewarded by the central referee. Babakar Gay penalized by the central referee. Indeed at a great position for Fortune Football Club. They just need a dead ball specialist to deliver this set piece. If they are able to get one, I think they should be able to score from a similar position. We got a similar goal from Medina United when they had John who scored from a similar position yesterday. So if they are also able to have a dead ball specialist, they should be able to get something from this set piece.
Indeed, the winger did well to sway off his marker and put his body in between the opponents and the ball, and that resulted to the foul. Fortune looked to have a very, very good pattern, but this Superstars team have certain individual brilliance that can make a huge difference in the game. But pattern-wise, structure-wise, Fortune looked to be a bit more solid, but Superstars have a huge and strong technical ability.
Superstar with a huge technical ability. It's a set piece. Sehu Sonko is taking this. Triple substitution for Fortune, quadruple substitution for Fortune Football Club. Sehu Jeng, the goalkeeper, taking off, replaced by Francis Kamara, and 3 other players. Sehu into the gloves of the custodian. The first touch, not a great one, and the second attempt was just brilliant. And the custodian, Alaji Loom, is in goal for Superstar Football Academy. The new entrant, Amadou El Ba, is currently the left wing back for Superstar Football Academy. Triple or quadruple substitution effected by Fortune Football Club, getting off key of their players, and 4 fresh legs introduced. Amadou El Ba, one of the new entrants for Superstar. That wasn't a great control, but before that, that's an offside. That's an offside. Fortune trail 2-1. Led, peg back, and this time, and that's going to be an attack coming from Fortune Football Club, and Fortune will have the opportunity to start the play from their own half through Mohamed Sanyang. Back to Francis Kamara, the goalkeeper. Francis is the newly introduced goalkeeper, replacing Sehu Jeng. Amadou El Ba trying to get something. Dribble pass, Ibrahim Toure. This time around, it's a clearance coming from Fortune Football Club, another offside, as waved by the central referee. And the central referee is Yankuba I.M. Ajaju, assisted by Abubakar Kate Korta and Nima Jame as first and second assistant referees. It is still Fortune 1, Superstar 2. It's another attempt, another attack coming from Fortune Football Club, and Fortune will surely have the opportunity. And the player dribble past one, looking for more. His effort sailed, and this time Tembo Baji with another attempt for Fortune Football Club. Well, that failed to trouble the goalkeeper. Is that a handball? Play on, sees the central referee, and already that's a foul against Fortune Football Club. Superstar dressed in white shorts and white socks, playing from our right to left from our commentary decks, whilst Fortune in black shorts and black socks, playing from our left to right. Ababakar K for Superstar. Ababakar lost it to Fortune Football Club. Can they get something from this attack? On the other end of the attack for Fortune Football Club, it's Fortune 1, Superstar 2. Superstar trying to wind down the clock here, having all its players behind the ball. Superstar, Mohamed Sanyang. Sanyang back to the goalkeeper, Francis Kamara. Francis, the goalkeeper for Fortune Football Club. Medina United and Interbaka warming up for the second fixture. And the third fixture is Bakote United Football Academy up against Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. It's going to be another attack. This time clearance coming from Superstar Football Academy, and Superstar enjoying the advantage. Superstar Football Academy, well, surely. Isa.
Yeah, there's a changes of commentary decks for a minute. There's some reasons behind the scene, but of course we have just few minutes before the end of this contest, as in the first period 20 was played. Now we're just 6 minutes on the clock of normal time to go, with Superstars leading Fortune by 2-1 for the next generation tournament, or next gen scouting tournament, organized by Fortune with their partners at the Usman Saha football field. So it is Superstars leading by 2-1. Fortune on the back foot for now, wanting to come from behind and find that equalizer after leading initially early on. And Superstars will have no hurry whatsoever to to start from the back from their goalkeeper in Alhaji Loom. Loom to his centre backs. Of course, the ball worked out midway through the half by Boubacar Gueye. Now that is a loose pass. Fortune coming into the penalty area, and the captain put his body in front of the ball and manages to have a touch to it out for a corner. That'll be a corner for Fortune around the cusp of the game now, and looking to find that equalizer as they trail by 2-1 for now. An equalizer very important to the players faithful. Here comes the delivery, long and high into the penalty area, and it allows everyone and bubbling out with Superstars chasing the ball all the way to the wire, but Fortune manages to have a control still coming into the penalty area. The ball switched back, looks to be a long one, but it was catch beautifully by Fortune's right fullback in the number 3, a whipping delivery, and Superstar standing in his way, but Fortune still pressing in numbers, wanting to come back into the game as quickly as they possibly can. The ball brought back and Superstars intercept. Isaka Dukurai loses that challenge there, and Fortune recover and will go all the way back to the netminder in Aliba. Here comes the captain. Ball played in Fortune's half now. Switching play, going long and high onto the deep left of the field. And Superstars having a good defensive save for now. Long one, left full back for Superstars standing firm. The ball intercepted. Here comes the marauding winger for Fortune, running into the penalty area, trying to connect his centre forward, but Boubacar Gueye again standing firm, defending his lines admirably, and watch that ball all the way out for a throw for Fortune. That was taken quickly by the 7 in Hassan Jata. Long one into the penalty area, and that was a defensive header there by Superstars number 7, who touched it out. That is a Modu Keita. Out for a Fortune corner. Corner to be delivered quickly into the penalty area. Here comes the delivery. Long and high. Still not fully cleared as Fortune coming in number. Superstars now manages to intercept. Isaka Dukure, their star man, was involved in both of their goals, brought down and wins a free kick, and have some minutes to delay, as there are just 2 minutes of normal time to go for Fortune to find that equalizer, but Dukure Isaka is still down, and that will be of course a tempo killer there for the Superstars faithfuls. And here comes the centre back, connecting Dukure, who's coming back for the ball all the way to Gueye, the centre half as well. Gueye looking to go all the way back to the minder in the Alhaji Loom urging his centre back to go in Abdul Fati. Fati twisting and turning in his own penalty area. Fati nearly loses that battle there, but of course Superstars left fullback manages to win it back. Fortune now coming in the numbers, running into the penalty area now. A quick combination there, but Gueye stands his way, and now they will have the chance to break their lines and of course go for counter. Here they go long and high, and the whistle of the assistant referee was up for offside. Fortune did manage to win the ball back anyway, irrespective of the flag. They're coming now in numbers on the deep left of the field, but of course just 3 into their own territory. Now the right fullback balancing back, a quick combination, a patient build up now from Fortune. They're going long, it was chased all the way down to the wire, and that was an excessively ambitious drive from the right fullback, whose efforts in Ibrahima Toure went over the crossbar and out for a Superstars goal kick. Gueye Boubacar, standout defender, going long. Brilliant first time control. And Superstars now surging into the penalty area. Fortune on the back foot for now, but that was a great piece of defending, but Superstars manages to win the ball back. And Dukure wanted a near post finish, but his effort went agonizingly wide and out for a Fortune goal kick. As we have already played 20 minutes of the normal time, plus whatever could be added on, Fortune are running out of time for equalizer. Now we are playing under the discretion of the central referee. Superstars, and that was the full-time whistle. It is Superstars this morning as they won Fortune by 2-1 for the Next Gen Scouting Tournament at the Usman Sawa Football Field. It ends Superstars 2, Fortune 1.